This is all beautiful Acacia Saligna. Isn't it lovely? Huge golden balls. Lovely. You can hear the bees too. The trees are so golden and beautiful. It's springtime. Acacia Saligna. Beautiful Acacia Saligna in springtime on a golden day. Soft breeze. Some bees humming. Blue skies with a little cloud. And a warm, pleasant day as well. And we've got several of these Acacia Salignas around the property. Wattles are always a bit disappointing because most of them only live for about 10 years, so you've got to keep new ones coming along as well. But they're certainly very beautiful, well, while they're alive. And they really light things up with their goldenness. Beautiful golden balls of yellow, yes. Acacia Saligna. Where's that bee? It'd be nice to get a bee, wouldn't it? Anyway, look how beautiful they are. There's a bug in there. Oops. Anyway, it's lovely and golden. Everything's golden. Golden and glorious. Wonderful Acacia Saligna. So we have to keep, because they're only short-lived, about 10 years or so, we have to keep a few new Acacia Salignas coming along. Here's a young one. This is a young one. Another young one coming along. It'll be nice when it grows up. A middle-sized one here coming along nicely. Yet to reach its full glory. It's nice to have in a forest trees of all different sizes. And that way when the old ones die you've got new ones coming up to replace them. Here are some Acacia Salignas I planted as a hedge a few years ago. And they're coming up to their full glory now. They'll live for some years and then they'll have to be replaced again. But in the meantime, of course, we'll be getting new ones coming up. This little one's doing quite well. It'll be beautiful in a few years' time. Beautiful golden balls. And this one here has reached its full and glorious size. It'll be good for a few more years. It will need to be replaced eventually. I think this is a very old Acacia Saligna, but it's still alive and still putting on a bit of colour. But it's getting all old and spindly now. Of course, cutting it back might make it last a few years longer. A lot of legumes and acacias, if you trim them back, they actually do live for longer. I think this is Acacia Saligna. It's got those long strappy leaves anyway. Very pretty in the sunlight. There we are. Just looking around our forest. The forest we grew. And it does look nice and lush. And it's got yellow Acacia Salignas here and there. And they do look nice in spring. And it's important to keep new plants coming up all the time in any forest, because some of the older ones will die and new ones, new life will always be coming along as well. Nice yellow Acacia Saligna trees, lighting things up in spring. And spring does need lighting up a bit. This is where I live, and all the glorious flowers and forest around me. It's quite marvellous, and I'm very lucky. And you can have all this too if you plant some seedlings.